7 weeks ago, I was 200 meters away from a sub 25K, a goal that I've been working on for over 3 years. And then it all went wrong. My calf blew up. And just like that, the goal was gone, the race was over, and pretty much my whole 5K season was over. I haven't done anything since then but try to heal, try to rehab, try to recover. And no running since that injury has happened. So you can imagine my frustration as a runner. But today, we're gonna go for a run. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't know how I'm gonna feel or if I'm even gonna be able to run. But after 7 weeks, we're gonna find out. Hey, what's going on? Matthew here. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're joining me for the very first time, welcome to Veloz Running. Do me a big favor, slide your hand down, hit that subscribe button, and smash that like button. Everybody gets hurt. If you're a runner, it's not really a question of if, but when it's going to happen. And I'm not trying to sound negative or faithless, but if you do it enough, if you're running consistently and you're doing it long enough, eventually those things happen, whether it's a calf muscle, with like it happened to me, or hamstrings, or stress fractures, or something, you know, along with all the usual aches and pains that come with running. Something always happens, and no matter what you try to do, you try to stretch out, you try to do all the strength training, and it's just part of the package, part of it. I mean, you see all these elite runners that have all the available resources to them, all the money, everything. They can have the nutritionist, the therapist, everything, and they still get hurt. You always hear so-and-so got hurt or can't run today, or he strained something. So if they can get hurt, you definitely know that we're going to get hurt. And I think it happens, the older you get, the more it usually happens. And so it finally happened to me this year. Actually, I was kind of excited because I was already well into the season, the 10th run. Had no indications of any kind of injuries. Usually you can kind of feel things happening. You can feel things getting tight, or some aches and pains that are not normal, and they usually lead up to an injury. But this year, I was up to my 10th race, had no indication of any kind of injury or anything was going to happen. So I was so surprised and disappointed when this happened to me at this last race that I ran. And again, I was trying to go for a sub 20, and I was on my way back, and just right there, I was checking my times, and everything was telling me I'm really close and more than likely gonna make it. And then with 400 meters to go, I started feeling something, and 200 meters to go, I ended up stopping. So it just kind of just ruined everything, and haven't been able to run since then. I've tried to run. I ended up going on a cruise ride a couple of weeks after that, about a week after that. I actually ran a race the following week. I probably shouldn't have ran that race, but I strapped it up, wrapped it up, and ran it. I knew I wasn't going to be able to race it, but I at least wanted to be a part of the run, and so I did that. And then I actually made it through. I didn't know if I was going to actually be able to finish the race. My plan B was I'll just stop and walk it. Rosie was going to walk it, so I thought, well, I'll just wait for her and she'll come up and I'll walk with her. Worst case scenario. But I ended up feeling decent. It was very painful, but it didn't. I was really being conservative, running really slow, and I ended up finishing the whole race. And then so I thought since I actually finished the race, was able to finish the race, I thought, well, maybe this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then that same day, actually, we flew to Florida, ended up going on a cruise for a week. So my plan was just relax, just don't do anything. I'm just going to rest and enjoy the trip with the family, and then come back, and I figured I'd be good to go. I came back, tried to run a little bit, went around, and probably about a half mile into it, and then it just felt terrible. It doesn't really hurt when I walk, and sometimes I even forget. I don't even feel it. And in the first block or so, it's cool, it's good, and then all of a sudden it just goes from good to bad to have to stop. And every week I've tried to go out there and run, and I get right around the block, and then it's too painful. I end up coming back, and I don't want it to get worse. I wanted to heal. So I'm just doing the strength training, doing this band workouts, doing all kinds of stuff to just. I have been riding my bike. I've done a couple of bike rides. I have a salt bike, so at least I don't have the pounding. But just trying to keep mobile and moving. But then I go out there and try to run again, and then 2 blocks into it, and I can't do it. It's just so painful, and so just rehabbing. So it's been week after week after week, and now it's 7 weeks into this And I did do a test run, a couple of test runs this past week, and for the first time, I mean, it hurt, it was uncomfortable, it was just achy, but it didn't feel like I needed to stop. And I didn't go very far. I just wanted to see if I was able to. And so today is long run Saturday, my usual long run Saturday, but usually it's 7 to 10 miles, 12 miles, depending on what I'm training for. But today, I'm just see if I can do 4 miles. I can go out there and do 4 miles and nice and easy. I'm not worried about pace. I'm gonna go as slow as I can. I just want to get out there and run. It's been so long. I miss it. I actually missed the last race. I didn't get to get to the race. It was back where at the same course that I got hurt. I didn't get to run that. I didn't want to chance it. But today we're gonna run, get out there and just move around and just the goal is to cover the distance. I don't care how slow I go. I don't care how many times I need to stop. Let's just cover the distance. The goal is to come back, make it through, not feel so, like I can't. I want to be able to just make it through. If I get back over here and feel decent, I know it's gonna be achy. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I haven't ran in 7 weeks, so not only my leg, my engine. I don't know how my engine is right now after not doing anything but sitting around and eating. Unfortunately, I've gained some weight since then. So it's time to get back out there and get back into running. So today's goal is for a 4-mile run, nice and easy. Let's just cover the distance. So put your shoes on, come with me. Let's get this done. All right, here we go. First half mile of my first training run in 7 weeks.
It's been a while.
It's been 7 weeks. Yes, it has been. We're back at it. So far, the calf is feeling okay. It's tender, but I think it's just because I haven't ran on it in a while. I don't know how it's going to react or respond, so we're just going to go slow. I think we're doing 11, 20 miles. Nice and easy to warm up. But today's goal is just to get some running in and get back in it. So 11 and a half mile. Yeah, that's the pace, 11:20 right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do 11 miles.
No.
I was like, you go.
No, we're probably gonna do, the goal is 4 today. But if we feel okay, we'll keep going. But could be 2, I don't know. So, half mile done. We are back. Team Veloz is back in action. And it feels good. It feels hot, but it feels good. All right, we just hit mile 1. Bless you. Mile 1, 10:53, nice and easy, nice and slow. First mile in a while. Still feeling decent. Feels kind of weird, feels tight. Calf feels tight, but I'm hoping it's just because I've been very inactive lately. So hoping it's gonna loosen up here. But 1 mile down. All right. The last time I actually did some running, serious running, was 7 weeks ago. And 7 weeks ago, it was not this hot. It's definitely got hotter since then, hasn't it? Woo, and humid. We've had a lot of rain lately, so which is good, but that sure has made things very humid. And that's one thing I hated about not being able to run and being out here and get acclimated to the change of the weather. I usually go adapt to the weather as it's changing, and this time I couldn't do that. So it has definitely changed. Excuse me, since the last time we came out here 7 weeks ago. But we're about 1.5 miles in, almost 1.5 miles in. Still going strong. Okay, we're at the 2 mile mark. This is our usual stop. You've seen it in all our videos. This is a 2 to 3 mile mark, depending on which route we take. Haven't been over here in a while. This is where we end up going up to the hills and getting the rest of our long runs. But 2 mile mark, calf is feeling, it feels good. It's just tender. And I'm running through it. Sometimes it feels like it's tightening up, and then it loosens up. So I think it's just the muscles adapting and acclimating again to running.
Kind of just.
So, but we're here, 2 mile mark. So at least we know we're getting 4 miles. We may take a route depending on how I feel when I take off. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of Gatorade, and then head back. And this is just the start. It feels weird because it's only 4 miles on a Saturday. Saturday's usually my really long runs. And at this point, 7 weeks later, after the bulk of 5K season, I should be running 10 miles. I actually was running 10 miles on Saturdays, 7, 8, 10 miles. And I was hoping by this point, 10 miles was just normal. So it's kind of upsetting a little bit that I'm only doing 4 miles when I should be doing 10. But we're back. That's all that matters. I'm glad that I'm able to run again. I sure have missed it. But anyway, 2 miles in, let's stretch out a little bit, drink a little bit more, and then head back. Here we go. All right, here we go. Heading back. I'm gonna go the same way, maybe add a little twist here and there and pick up a little more mileage. Engine wide. Whoa. Gonna probably maybe zigzag. Get a little mileage. Engine wise, I feel decent. I'm not really going fast enough to tax my cardio, but my body is physically, muscles are the issue here. So we're heading back. All right, I decided to turn left here instead of going straight down that way and head exactly back the way we came. I'm gonna add another mile here. I couldn't help it. I need mileage. And so I'm feeling okay if I have to slow down. And for some reason something happens, I can always jump on the track and she can ride me home, give me a ride home. But anyway, we are headed back. This is actually the route of the race where I got hurt. So we are returning to the scene of the crime. So 3 miles to go. Okay, just hit mile 3. 3 miles in, babe. Mile 3, 10:43, I think, something like that. I'll post it. But nice and easy, nice and slow. Got 2 miles to go. We're still on this back road. Like I said, this is the road where the race I was in, heading that way. With 400 meters to go, is where I got hurt. Calf just blew out. But we're heading home. So far so good, nice and easy, a little tender. I don't know if it's because of the injury or just because I haven't ran in so long. So I'm trying to be really conscious of what I'm feeling. But so far so good. All right, we're back on the main road, heading home. Just did a big 1 mile loop, added 1 mile, so almost at the 1.5 mile mark. We'll probably got a little bit over 1.5 miles to go. One little incline we gotta negotiate, but heading home. 3.5 miles. All right, this is probably the biggest incline we're doing on this run. We're at the very top. Try not to stress out my calf, push off too hard. All right, we were up the top. We made it. Stop right here, babe. We'll stop right here. Stretch out a little bit. Just got to keep this calf loose. We don't want it to fatigue or cramp up or stress out. So what we did, we are at 3.95, almost at mile 4. Came down from over there, so it's pretty much the only incline in the run. So we're a little over a mile to get home. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
So yeah, it's been a long 7 weeks, frustrating 7 weeks. But it's good to be out. Man, that sun is good. Look at that. Can you see the sun? Picture. Oh, is this on the way? Sorry. Okay, we're heading back. Just hit mile 4, 10:40, still nice and easy, just cruising. 1 mile to go, and we have, well, actually it's a little over a mile to go home. 4 miles in and feeling good. Feeling good. We can do this. All right, half a mile away from home. Almost there, babe. We're gonna do this. Calf is still holding up. And it's getting hot, hot, hot. The sun is cooking, but I love it. No more cold, no more winter. Bring on the heat. Just hit mile 5, 10:17. A couple of blocks to go to get home. So we're golden. Bye. So there it is. I did it. I'm so excited, so pumped up. I ended up with 5 miles. I felt kind of decent, so I ended up turning off and getting an extra mile in there. It was achy. It never felt painful, but it was achy. And I don't know if it's just from not having run in such a long time, especially not that far. And so the whole my legs are a little tired. And again, I'm thinking it's just because I haven't ran in a while. But overall, I feel okay. It's not 100%. It's not 100%, and I know it's going to take a while to get back. But I just wanted to get out there and run. So long run Saturday today is a victory. It is a success. I'm excited about it. And I'm going to go ice it right now, just recover and ice it. I'm going to try to run throughout this week. This is right now is usually when I'm getting ready for the 5K season. Is usually the bulk of it is over. So right now around this time it's June. So I usually start my base training and start putting some mileage for my marathon in December. I know that's a long ways off, but I usually try to do at least 6 weeks, 2 months of just base training, just doing 10 to 12 miles, 8, 10, 12 miles over and over. And those are my long runs, but and obviously running through the week, just put up a good 2 months of just base mileage, and then I start the actual marathon program. But usually I finish the 5K season and then go right into the running, into the base mileage. I don't usually take 7 weeks. I've never ever in the last 20 something years of running, I've never taken this much time off. I've never had to anyway. This is the longest that I've ever had to take to recover. Okay, I had no choice. But what could I do? Right? But so here we are. So we're gonna get started. I'm actually going to count this as week 1 of base training. It was 4 miles, but it's week 1. We're starting it, even though it's part of my recovery. And so next week we'll try to go 5 again, maybe 5 somewhere. Depends how I feel this week. I'm gonna put, like I said, I'm gonna run this week, and then depending on how I feel, because I really need to start getting back. I should be running 10 to 12 miles already, but as far as the schedule, it would have been. But right now, I'm just happy. I'm just excited. I did it. I'm out there. I'm running. If you ever had anything like this, if you've ever had an injury that's held you back, tell me how it feels. Tell me how you went through it. What the frustration was. What your struggles was. What you actually did to get back out there. I'd love to hear from you, your experience of any kind of injuries. But overall, it's a success today. I'm excited. So thank you again for joining me. A lot more mileage to go, especially once we start this marathon training. There's so many miles are coming up. So join me in this. I'm excited for all this. See you at the next race. So hopefully there's a couple of races coming up. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to race it, but I hope to get out there. Definitely, I want to be ready. Hope to run the Anthem 5K on the 4th of July. So for the love of go, I got off the couch.com. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with me through my journey, especially through this journey. It's been a while since I've been in a video because I've hadn't had anything to record. But we're gonna get at it again. Hopefully here's some more training videos. Thank you so much. And as always, please help me out. Subscribe, like, and share. Connect with us. We'll connect with you, and let's run together. Take care. Be blessed.